Good morning, everyone. I am Diva olivia Nainggolan from 11 Science 4. Today I want to show about explanation text her by title Smoking. Is smoking good for us? Before we smoke, it is better to look at the fact of smoking effect, not only for smokers but also for non-smokers. About 230,000 people die every year in Indonesia as a direct result of smoking. This is 7 times as many as deaths in road accidents. Nearly a quarter of smoking die because of disease caused by smoking. 90% of lung cancers are caused by smoking. If we smokers 5 cigarettes a day, we are 6 times more likely to die of lung cancer than non-smokers. If we smokers 20 cigarettes a day, the risk is 19 times greater. 95% of people who suffer from bronchitis are people who smoking. Smokers are 2.5 times more likely to die of heart disease than non-smokers. Besides that, there is also an explanation regarding smoking affect the body from the doctors.
What does smoking do to your body? Take a look. Every time you inhale that cigarette, do think that, hey, I'm breathing in carcinogens, I'm breathing in toxins. But the nicotine in those cigarettes, what it does is it causes your heart rate to increase, causes increase in respiration, increases your blood pressure. What the nicotine does in your brain, you see those nerve cells, it increases the release of dopamine. That's a pleasure center in your brain. That's why when those cells get flooded with dopamine after taking that drag on the cigarette, you have that feel-good relaxation. But the problem is when you don't have it anymore, you become nervous, you become irritable, and a smoker figures out exactly how much nicotine they need to keep those pleasure centers filled, and that's why you end up smoking a pack and a half a day.
Because it's a withdrawal, because it's an addiction.
And I want everyone to see what a healthy lung looks like versus a diseased lung, because again, you can talk abstractly all you want about smoking, and it doesn't really do a whole lot, right? Until you start talking about the nitty-gritty, until you start talking about what I see in the ER, okay? This is a healthy set of lungs. Nice color, nice size. This is someone who smoked their whole life. Just compare the colors. But what's happening inside this lung, and this is a cross-section, this is what we call early emphysema. It's pretty obvious to the naked eye that this is disease compared to this, right? When this patient comes to the ER, I'm going to show you how they're breathing. Needing oxygen, and I'm telling you right now, you smoke your whole life. I can tell the minute someone walks into the ER if they spent their life smoking. And what people don't tell you when you start smoking in your teens and your 20s is they don't tell you what it's going to be like when you reach 40 or 50 or 60, and every breath you take is a struggle.
Because those lungs are less flexible, less pliable. That's why they can't.
They can't exchange oxygen as well. The beautiful thing, we're going to talk about this coming up, is if this is the way you were born, and you're starting to move into this direction from spending a life of smoking, you can go back to this. And these come from Bodies, the Exhibition.
Additional children of smokers are more likely to develop bronchitis and pneumonia. In 1 hour in smoky room, a non-smoker breathes as much as subject causing cancer as if he had smoked 50 cigarettes. Smoking is really good for tobacco companies because they do make much money from smoking habit. Smoking, however, is not good for everybody else. Thanks for watching. I hope this video can provide information about smoking.